Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I send peace, love, and positivity out to you. And if you need this message, you need this message. But basically, this is to that person who commented on my last video. This one's for you, okay? This is talking about how to calm the heck down. It is not that serious. And I know that our bodies like to make everything so deep, so passionate. We're beings who are meant to feel these emotions, but we're not meant to attach to the emotions. We're meant to just feel them and let them go and release them. And so, how I went from crash out crazy to calm, cool, and collective was literally by just calming down. Does that make sense? Like, I just stop caring. And not in a way, because we have this perceived notion about not caring in this type of manner that is very toxic, and it's just like, I've been hurt so much, so I just chose not to care and shut off my emotions. No, my emotions are still very strong. I still feel them, but I don't attach to the world that I am creating, because that makes no sense for me to not like something and then respond to that. And basically, if it is something that comes your way that you do not agree with it, hey, I don't really care to respond to it. If somebody in your life is not treating you the way that you want to be treated, don't respond to it. If you truly know your worth, your value, you wouldn't respond to that, because I don't really care. If somebody comes and they call you ugly, you know you're not ugly. Are you going to sit there and be like, no? Are you going to sit there and fight? No, you're not. You're not. You're not. So to the person who said yes, no, you're not. You're not going to fight, because you know that it's not true. So you only respond to things that you have an attachment to, or you feel like there is some truth there deep down inside. If it's not true, why am I caring to respond? Because I know my truth. All of that, all of that means that you need to do some healing. You just need to go, go do some healing real quick. You just need to go back and just process things. What is your truth? You need to sit down with yourself and understand, why am I responding this way to this? Why does this trigger me so bad? If I don't actually agree with this, then why am I letting this really destroy me and really take me out? No. No, Pookie. No, Pookie. It's not going to take you out. You know why, Pookie? Because you're going to let it go. When somebody comes and they say things that does not align with you, you know what we're going to do? We're going to let it go. Because we don't care. Because it's not true. So we're not going to respond to it. We're not going to give it our energy, because that is basically saying that it is true. And you're giving your energy away. We don't do that over here. We don't give our energy away. Okay? If it ain't love and light, we ain't reciprocating that. Okay? So you're going to process yourself. You're going to do your healing work. You're going to learn how to love yourself. So that way, when somebody comes to waver you, to shake you, because really they're only coming because that thought exist in your mind. And because God loves you so much, God is always trying to communicate how you can be your highest version of yourself. So that person came to tell you that you still think of yourself this way. Somebody comes and tell you that you're ugly. Maybe deep down inside, you still have this fear that you're ugly. Maybe when you do something, people come in and be like, oh, you're cringe. And you have that idea that maybe I'm cringe. And so this person is just coming to say, hey, this is what we're thinking on the inside. So you need to let it go. How do you let it go? You see that you don't agree to it and you don't attach to it, because that's not true. And I can let it go. And I can release that. Instead of responding to it because you think that there's truth to that and you feel like you've been exposed, because that's what your ego is going to tell you. Wait, they caught you. But it's just you. It's just you. That's just your thoughts. That's the ego being the ego, manifesting the ego's thoughts. And now the ego is telling you, hey, that's true. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You're perfect. You are amazing. And the desires that you have of your heart it is in alignment with God. We need to know that. We need to know that. We need to feel that. We need to accept that. That you don't have to agree. You don't have to crash out. You don't have to fight the battle because you've already won the battle. You already won. You've already won. You've already won the battle. So you don't need to crash out. You don't need to compete. You don't need to compare. You don't need to stress, worry, doubt, or fear. Because everything has already been taken care of. And all you're doing is just confirming a lie, which is crazy. So your thoughts are projected outwardly to you. And you're responding to your thoughts in a negative way. Don't respond to them in a negative way. Respond to them with love and light. Say, somebody comes and they tell me something that I secretly feel is true. Oh, there it goes. This is why I'm responding this way. This is why I'm reacting this way. Because I secretly feel that this is true. Thank you, Divine, for showing me that I still feel like this is true. I right now choose to release it and let it go. How do I release it and I let it go? I let it dwindle off. I don't attach to it. I don't respond back to it because that is not in alignment with who I am. That is not in alignment with who I was created to be. And that is not in alignment with who I see myself as. I release that. I let it go. And I thank you to the Divine for showing me that version of myself that I no longer identify with. And when you do that, you will start becoming calm. Because nothing will faze you because it's not true. And in those moments where it seems like your ego and your emotions are like, no, that is true. Get grounded. See your environment. Feel yourself. Tap into yourself. And know that God created me perfectly. And I don't want to identify with that. So I let those thoughts go. And that person, that thing, that situation, you will see how it would just magically disappear. You don't even worry about it no more. What? It just disappeared. What? This man that keep calling me and he don't treat me right and he don't do this. This relationship that is horrible. This friendship, this coworker, this. It all just disappeared. It just handled itself. That's what working with the Divine means. That's what being in connection with the Divine means. It means letting go because your reality is just showing you what you need to let go of and what you are in alignment with. If you don't like it, stop identifying with it. Calm down, relax. It is going to be okay. You're perfect. You're the Divine, having a human experience meant to elevate you spiritually. That is it. That is all. So thank you for watching. Be love and light and calm down. All right. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.